brands that's circulating on social media. Is that a legitimate list?
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I told my agent where I wanted to go and to get me there as soon as possible. Look, I need to be somewhere where I'm appreciated for who I am and not for who someone else wants me to be. It's just that simple.
Okay, well, any concern that going public with your trade demands might alienate the fans?
Not really. Look, my real fans, the ones that's been with me since day one, they ain't going nowhere. Now, some of these bandwagon cats who wasn't looking at me anyway, I don't worry about them.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Anything else you want to share with me today?
I think that's good for today, don't you?
I think so. I got plenty. Thanks so much, MP.
Hey, look, I'll see you soon, Candace.
All right.
Oh, do we have big news today in our basketball world? Is that our old friend MP officially wants out. We knew this thanks to the embarrassing interview he gave to Candace Green of the Pin Down. Not only did he confirm that he wants a trade, making this
All right, Kristen, so what's the word? You got some news for me?
I do.
Okay, and?
The trade's a go.
To where?
You're working with the best, MP. You think we'd get you anywhere but your top destination?
Yo, stop. Are you serious?
Yes. Look, I like jokes as much as the next guy, but I wouldn't kid about this. It's done. Pack your bags.
Pack your bags, baby! Yes! Hey, yo, I gotta call Ricky. Kristen, look. Oh, my God. Thank you. You are a real one.
It was a group effort, but thank you. We're really happy we can make this work for you.
Hey, pack your bags. I'm packing my bags and I'm gone, baby! Wow. Hey, yo, how's Harvey? Did he throw a fit?
I don't think you're going to the Christmas party this year.
Look, I heard it wasn't my kind of scene anyway.
You got exactly what you wanted. You can't make a move like that the way you guys made it and not lose a few friends along the way.
Hey, look, like Ricky says, this is a business, and we was ready for that. And as far as I'm concerned, this is a positive. Look, man, I'm not afraid of the spotlight here.
Well, it's fantastic. So it looks like we're all doing pretty great then. Only thing left is for you to prove you were worth the hassle.
Oh, absolutely. That's easy.
Not a problem, right?
No, ma'am.
Great.
Hey, look, Kristen, I'll be at you soon. See you later. I'm excited!
All right.
kind of crazy how similar this apartment is to our last one, huh?
Kind of freaked out, to be honest with you.
We freaked out, man. It's just called interior decorating.
Bro, even the layout's the same. Everything.
Dog, you know that like 3 companies build all the high-rises in the city. It's not that crazy.
This is depressing, bro. The sameness of it all. What is this?
Depressing? What are you, an architecture buff now?
I just would like a little originality, homie. I'm not trying to be controversial.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Is that what you want me to say?
I'm just saying, are you good? Like, are you anxious? What's the problem here?
Look, anxious ain't the right word, but look, you got a lot of eyes on you right now. And after everything that's happened, I mean, this trade is a huge story.
As it should be.
Look, just go out there and put your best foot forward tonight, all right? I don't need you turning it over and bricking shots just because you're trying to prove a point. If you do, the media will bury you.
Is this supposed to be a pep talk, bro?
It's just the truth. Yes, you have fans that love you, but you've also got a sizable group that hates all that you're about. And if you don't deliver, they'll make sure you hear about it.
Ricky, there's always pressure, bro. This is why I get paid what I get paid, okay? I got this. Stop sweating it.
All right, man, I want to make sure everything goes great for us, that's all.
Look, you did the manager thing. All right, sit back, take it easy. All I got to do is hoop.
Yeah, and if you play well enough, maybe we can get you a more original crib on your next contract. You know, I'm thinking something with some penthouse vibes. Yeah. It'll look different. I promise.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. It's James with the drive. And here's Westbrook. Davis a screen. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Off target from three-point range. Thompson outside. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. On offense, here are the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
If you want tenacity, look no further than Russell Westbrook. He fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone on the other team get his way.
Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Thompson, a screen on Anthony. From about 19, off the left rim and out. And Chris, when you think about the ferocity Westbrook plays with, his rebounding really comes to mind.
You know, absolutely. I mean, at his size, Westbrook should be a force on the glass. But the intensity levels and playing field, doubt neither guys to get possessions.
3-on-3. George draws the double. 4-3. And the Clippers miss again. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You got to give him credit for his
Before we announce.
And just over a minute played here at the start of the game. So the Lakers 5 right now. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony. And it's Davis in at the center position. Hey, Steve, when we get into the later stages of the season, you can see why so many teams put an emphasis on depth these days.
Number 17. Kevin, the reason why there's a lot of mileage on everybody. It's crucial to have players down the bench that you can depend on.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer for Mr. Fundamentals, Leonard. Good D by LeBron.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Thompson with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Fades and shoots. And Davis puts it in.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. All right, fans, that was your Clippers Spirit dance team. Make some noise.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Man. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. They need this. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Westbrook. Kicks it to Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
James right side. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He made no secret of the fact that LeBron will be their focus defensively.
LeBron
he said
James.
we have to limit his opportunities at the rim. Guys have got to be ready to react, help, and cut off his drives. Sounds like LeBron.
Way to go, MP!
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for
with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard was checked in for Anthony Davis. Stanley Johnson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Horton Tucker's checked in for James, and Monk's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Powell. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. They need this one. Get it. Here's Harrell. Missed it. Even after all those chances. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Clippers trail by 10. In the corner, Powell with it. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the foul. It's on
against the Lakers.
That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Get the perimeter.
And so here are the Clippers. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Powell for three. And the last second attempt is
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've got a lot of points off the turnover.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Monk is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's Howard. Then it's Johnson, and it's Horton Tucker in at the three.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
And Batum kicks the foul. With the teardrop, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
I love how
called for the Lakers. Fans, the Lobbit section. Get ready, speak. Lakers substitution.
Still line right here.
At the
And
line
they've had
for
really
LA.
good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. On the wing, Monk. From deep. He can't get it to go. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
what was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals from beyond the arc and then some. Mr. Fundamentals got 6 points. Well, Greg, the drama with MP never stops, does it? Regarding the trade rumors, he confirmed that he's looking for a way out of here.
Went so far as to release a list of preferred destinations. The man knows what he wants, even if it destroys any reputation he may have built.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Howard.
And Howard is a master at setting a hard screen and rolling fast to the rim. For a guy his size, not many defenders are going to try to get in his way.
Pass to Zubac. To the paint. Here's Powell. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
That's the end of the first
Anthony
half.
Davis
With the
firing
score, your Clippers 24, the Lakers 29.
You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Backcourt
This is
violation.
his challenge, to continue to
Lakers basketball.
close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Thompson is out there with Marcus Morris, and it's man in at the point. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break it down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Leonard against LeBron. Leonard on the wing. He's got 6. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He contributed 31 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
James with it. 5 points in the game. Now the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. No good on the 3. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go.
Westbrook
Gets the three-point fall. Westbrook's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a buck.
Your Clippers.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Switch.
Here's George. Now the feed to Harold. Takes the 3. That shot off, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Now, here is George. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
2 left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Hit by Harold. Here's Coffey. Rebounded by the Lakers. To the wing on the left. It's tipped and stolen by Harold. The shot by Powell, no good. Lakers leading by 11. Leaves the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Hands it from downtown.
17.
Mr. Fundamentals got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Back to Powell. 5 to shoot. And that's collected by Mr. Fundamentals.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now here's Powell. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And contact on the shot, so he'll be...
Paul George.
Let the voice play. Stop trying to take over the game.
Got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the Lakers making a change here. He's off on the second. And they pick up 2. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Clippers take a timeout. All right. Look who's coming on the court. Come on, get loud for
the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's George for three. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Horton Tucker. Again, the Lakers.
Horton Tucker. And they're getting
assisted
points.
by
They're getting
number
stops.
17.
This is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's the Los
That's the end of the
Angeles
third quarter.
Lakers
With
holding
the
at
score,
22.
your Clippers, 26. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Lakers substitution. Timeout called for the Lakers.
The Lakers also changing it up.
Coming up.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Stanley Johnson. LeBron comes in for Horton Tucker. And Mr. Fundamentals is subbed in for Malik Monk. And then for the Clippers, Marcus Morris comes in for Ivica Zubac. Man subbed in for Nicholas Batum. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Russell Westbrook, Anthony out
2
there with
minutes
LeBron
remaining in the game.
James. It's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. LeBron left side, and James throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Good.
Number
Nice assist
17.
from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Out of bounds.
And also, their
LA
second
ball.
chance story
Lakers
all night as
substitution.
well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Puts it in
Guys,
for
what
2.
we saw here tonight
Ivica
is one side
Zubac
having
with the assist.
everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though.
Oh, did you see
Dwight
that?
Howard.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Pass to Coffee.
Hey, watch him.
Rebounded by Howard. And here are the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Reeves the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. This one for 3. Connects from
Number
3-point
17.
range.
3 points.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Six on the shot clock. And the pass to Coffee. The 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's picked off. And there's the foul
Los
on
Angeles
Mr.
foul.
Fundamentals.
Number
That'll be his
17.
second foul of the
That's
game.
his second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Paul George.
And so it's the Lakers.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for coming out to support your team. Make sure to...
All right, let's get started. Frank.
Look, the playoffs are coming up, and it looks like you could be hosting at least one series, right?
That's the plan.
Well, this deep into the season, is the team as focused on the playoff push as they should be? Or do you see guys starting to lose that focus?
I don't think anybody's losing focus. And if anyone starts to slip, we got a locker room full of people and guys that are pulling back together. You know, we got one goal, and we're all in this together, working to make it happen, Frank.
All right, well, since playing at home should increase your odds of advancing, have you started thinking about how you're going to spend that extra playoff income?
Depends on how far we go. Look, the more extra cash I get, the more I'm going to treat myself as a reward for making it happen, man.
Got any ideas what that might be?
Everything's on the table. Depends on if I play good, great, or otherworldly. My plan is to otherworldly, in which case I'm going to get something really nice, Frank.
All right, well, I look forward to seeing what you decide then. Thanks, MP.
Thank you. Let's go with John next.
Wow, what an awe-inspiring performance tonight, MP. What was the key to your success out there?
Man, John, we focused on the little things, the fundamentals. We executed the game plan, and we played with effort and focus throughout. So it was a great W tonight. I'm proud of our guys.
Now, were my eyes deceiving me? Because Coach looked like he cracked a smile a few times during this one. What did he like about your performance?
Man, that we were communicating, really talking on D, and that's something we've been working on a lot in practice lately. So I'm sure he was just glad to see it. Just a lot of unselfish play in general. People looking to make an extra pass, give up a good shot for a great shot. You know, all that stuff that a well-coached team does. All right, all right. You want to lead off?
You know, it looked like you settled in quickly with your new team. Would you agree?
It's a good question, Candace. Yeah, look, it felt like home out there tonight. And I don't want to look backwards, but I already felt more comfortable tonight than I did at any point in my last stop. And with that said, my entire attention is focused on this team and moving forward.
What was the biggest difference out there tonight from your last stop?
You know, the biggest difference was that I was on a team that believes in me and put me in a position to succeed, you know? I can honestly say that that's the first time for me in this league. This team wants me to become a leader and to help them succeed, so that's a pretty big difference if you ask me. I think that's enough for today. Thank you all.
How's it going?
Come on in, fellas. Hope you had a good break, but it's time to get back to...
We have got to find a way to create more score.